Peppa Pig isn't just a kid's show. It's a glitchy multiverse with time loops, talking animals, and a queen who doesn't belong. Look closely, or you'll miss the nugget hiding in plain sight. Number 1. Petey the cat didn't just wander in. He slipped through a dimensional crack. In the Best Friend episode, Peppa and her friends are just hanging out in class when something strange shows up on the wall. There's a drawing, orange, striped, and scowling. If you've read Dogman, you know that face. It's Petey the cat, the troublemaking villain from another universe entirely. What is he doing in Peppa's room? That's not a friendly cat. It's a comic book criminal. He doesn't belong, and yet there he is. Maybe he crossed over by accident, or maybe he's hiding in plain sight, waiting. If cartoon villains are leaking into Peppa's world, who's coming next? Darth Vader? Scar? Maybe the multiverse didn't open with a bang. Just a badly drawn cat. Number 2. The Queen isn't just royalty. She might be from another world. Peppa's world is full of pigs, bunnies, and elephants doing everyday things. Driving cars, going to school, jumping in muddy puddles. But then the Queen shows up. Not an animal queen. A full-sized, very real human queen. She looks and sounds exactly like Queen Elizabeth. No snout, no tail, no explanation. Everyone acts like it's totally normal, but it's not. She's the only human with any power in this world of talking animals. That's not just strange. It's multiverse-level weird. Maybe she didn't just visit Peppa's world. Maybe she rules more than one. And after the real queen passed away, she never returned to the show. Almost like her portal closed. Maybe she wasn't part of Peppa's world at all. Just a traveler between dimensions, slipping through royal cracks before disappearing for good. A monarch of many worlds, lost to time. Or hiding where pigs won't look. Number 3. Redbeard isn't just a pirate. He's multiverse debris. In Peppa's world, a loud, red-bearded pirate shows up every now and then. He tells stories, wears the hat, plays the part, but something doesn't add up. Over in Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, there's another pirate who looks almost exactly the same. Same beard, same swagger, but that one's an elf. What are the odds? Pretty slim, unless they're actually the same person. Maybe Redbeard didn't just sail the seas. Maybe he sailed through worlds. He appears in Ben and Holly first, then pops up in Peppa's town like nothing happened. No one questions it, but maybe he's not the same Redbeard anymore. Just a slightly warped version pulled in through a crack in reality. A pirate caught in the multiverse tide, switching forms to fit each world. That's not a costume. That's dimensional camouflage. Number 4. Polly the parrot might be Peppa's most dangerous secret. Polly the parrot seems harmless enough. In Peppa Pig, she's Grandpa Pig's chatty little pet. Cute, colorful, repeats everything. But over in Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, there's another Polly. She looks the same. Same feathers, same attitude. But she's massive. Like dinosaur-level big. Is that even possible? Not unless she's hopping between worlds and changing to match each one. Maybe she's not a pet at all. Maybe she's a multiverse creature. Something that doesn't follow the rules of space, time, or bird cages. She shrinks and grows depending on where she lands. Think about it. She watches everything. She listens. She remembers. What if Polly's just observing for now, waiting to report back to something bigger? That parrot might not be Peppa's sidekick. She might be the scout. Number 4. Mr. Dinosaur might be a plush portal to Monsterland. George loves his toy Mr. Dinosaur. He takes it everywhere, cries when he loses it, and squeals, "Dine-saw," like it's magic. But have you really looked at that thing? It's not a regular cartoon dinosaur. It looks an awful lot like a mini Godzilla. Same jagged back, same snarly face, same green menace. Could be just a fun design. Or it could be a warning. What if Mr. Dinosaur isn't just a toy? What if it's a relic from another dimension? One where monsters like Godzilla rule the skyline? Maybe George's favorite toy is a souvenir from a world no one else remembers. A soft, squishy reminder that dinosaurs might still exist somewhere out there. Or worse, they're watching through plastic eyes, waiting for a return. And now, your golden nugget of wisdom from Peppa Pig George may think Mr. Dinosaur is just a toy, but to him, it's everything. And that's today's golden truth. What matters to someone else might look small to you, but it's big in their world. Whether it's a stuffed dinosaur, a drawing, or a silly idea, being kind means respecting what others care about. It only takes a second to say, "That's cool," and it might mean the world to someone. So, what did you take away from today's golden nugget? Let's talk in the comments. Now let's get back to it, because Super Potato's got some multiverse explaining to do. Number 5. Super Potato isn't just a star. He's a multiverse constant. In Peppa's world, Super Potato is everywhere. He's on billboards, lunchboxes, TV shows, basically a vegetable with a PR team. But here's the twist. He also shows up in Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Same face, same cape, same heroic energy. That's not just cross-promotion. That's a character breaking through realities. Super Potato might be more than a celebrity. He could be a fixed point in the multiverse, like some kind of cosmic mascot that shows up no matter what universe you're in. He's not bound by species, logic, or storylines. He just exists, loved, famous, and always around. Maybe he's keeping the dimension stable with sheer star power, or maybe he's the one causing the leaks. Either way, when a talking potato shows up everywhere, you know something's not normal. Number 6. Santa Claus might be the last human holding the multiverse together. Santa shows up in Peppa's world like he owns the place. And honestly, he kinda does. He's one of the only humans in the entire series, and no one questions it. He lives at the North Pole, flies through the sky, and somehow knows every animal child by name. He even admits he's been around for hundreds of years. That's not normal. That's not even magic. That's dimensional. Santa doesn't just visit Peppa's world, he passes through it. Like a traveler moving between realms, spreading gifts, and keeping old traditions alive in worlds that forgot what humans even are. Maybe he's not there for fun. Maybe he's guarding something, a final link between the magic of the past and the chaos of the multiverse. Or maybe he just really likes muddy puddles. Number 8. The fairy on Peppa's wall might be more than just a drawing. Peppa's bedroom is covered in drawings, rainbows, animals, and fairies. But look closely. One of those fairies looks exactly like Princess Holly from Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom. Pointy crown, wings, wand, the whole magical package. It's not just a cute doodle. It's a mirror. Holly never appears in person, but she's always nearby. On walls, in books, even costumes. Peppa even dresses as a fairy, just like her. What if Holly isn't just a character in another show? What if she's reaching through dimensions, leaving hints behind? Maybe Peppa dreams about her because Holly's world is brushing up against hers. Or maybe it's not a dream at all. Maybe the fairy on Peppa's wall is real, watching quietly from the other side, waiting for the right moment to cross over. Number 9. Grampy Rabbit's dinosaur park might be hiding a prehistoric breach. Grampy Rabbit loves to make things exciting, and his dinosaur park is no exception. Giant models, roaring sound effects, fake fossils, classic fun. But something feels off. The setup looks suspiciously like Jurassic Park. Just cuter. What if it's not all pretend? What if Grampy Rabbit stumbled onto a rift, an opening to a dimension where dinosaurs never went extinct? Maybe those models aren't models at all. Maybe they're real creatures, frozen in place by whatever science or magic is holding the portal open. Peppa and her friends think they're safe, but what happens when the batteries die and the roars turn real? Grampy might have turned a prehistoric nightmare into a field trip. Dinosaurs didn't come back on their own. Someone, or something, let them in. Number 10. Ben and Holly keep popping up. And it's no accident. In Peppa's world, if you blink, you'll miss them. But take a closer look at the backgrounds. Hospital walls, classroom posters, even flashing billboards in New York, and you'll spot Ben and Holly. They're never mentioned, never explained, just there. At first, it seems like a fun Easter egg from the animators, but after the 3rd or 4th time, it starts to feel like something else. These aren't random doodles. They're characters from another universe quietly leaking in. What if Ben and Holly's magical world didn't stay contained? Maybe the barrier between their dimension and Peppa's is wearing thin. Maybe they're visiting, or worse, stuck. Either way, if fairy royalty keeps popping up next to animal children in hospitals, something strange is going on. And it's not just a shared art style. Number 11. Peppa's New York trip may have glitched into Mario's world. In the episode where Peppa visits New York, the family strolls through Times Square, surrounded by glowing billboards and giant screens. But one screen stands out. There's a race happening. 2 little cars, one red and one green. It's quick, almost hidden, but unmistakable. That's Mario and Luigi. Or at least, it's a version of them. What are they doing in Peppa's universe? Maybe they're not really there. Or maybe Peppa's world brushed up against the video game dimension for just a second. A flicker. A glitch. If plumbers from the Mushroom Kingdom can peek through a screen in Times Square, then this multiverse is a lot deeper and weirder than talking pigs and muddy puddles. Number 12. Peppa might be a star in one world and fiction in another. In Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, there's a human girl named Lucy. She's just a normal kid until you look at her room. Sitting near her bed is a plush toy that looks exactly like Peppa Pig. Same dress, same face, no question. But wait, how can Peppa be a toy in Ben and Holly's world if she's a real character in her own? That's the twist. Maybe Peppa is a TV show inside that dimension. Or maybe it's deeper. Maybe Peppa's world is leaking into others, turning her into fiction where she once was real. A reverse multiverse move. What if Peppa isn't just living in a show? She is the show? And other worlds are watching, learning, and maybe even crossing over. 12 clues, one giant multiverse, and one question left. If Peppa can cross worlds, what's stopping the others? Join the conversation in the comments, hit like, and subscribe if you're ready to see where the next portal opens.